everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Mystery Box Monday / Mail Day Monday, where we open up some mail packages. Got about 8 Tops Now cards that I purchased. 5 cards per pack, so 40 total Tops Now cards. We'll be checking those out in this video, but first let's start with this user-submitted item right here. This is called I think it's the Slab Show. Let's check it out. Thank you very much for sending this. And by the way, if you have something that you would like to send to us here, you can send it to this address. Jabs Family, Attention, Mystery Box Monday, or MBM. P.O. Box 402, Pleasant Unity, PA 15676. And we'll get it opened up in an upcoming episode. So thank you very much. This box is pretty bulky, so just kind of move this out of the way, and we'll get it back in here in a second. But first, let's take a look at this note. It says, "Hey, Eric, I've been a fan of your channel since 2020, and I've loved watching your videos. Your enthusiasm for cards is truly infectious. I combined 2 of my passions to create this business venture, the joy sports cards bring and my love of designing and 3D printing. I started selling on eBay, and after about a year of solid success, I took the leap to launch my own website. This gives me the scalability to see how far I can take this business, though spreading the word is always a challenge. What better way to come full circle than sharing it with someone who's been part of my sports card journey from the start? In this package, you're going to find 4 products that I designed. Each item includes a small blurb explaining what it is and how to use it, and most of them are self-explanatory. They're designed to be simple, sleek, and scalable, giving collectors a clean way to display their collections. Also, there's a 25% off discount for all purchases made within the next 3 months of this video being posted. Use the code JABSFamily25 at checkout. There's a limit of 1 per customer, and it's for any order size. There's also a PSA slab that's been included for demonstration, partly in case, because if you didn't have one handy, then we got one here to use, and it's also a small thank you. So it's the Slab Show. There's the QR code. This will take you to their website, and you can check out all their products. You're going to see some of the products that they have available right now out of this box. You can also go to slabshowco.com, slabshowco.com. You can scan the QR code if you'd like to as well. So, pretty excited about this. Let's see what we've got. There's that QR code once again. I'm going to be pulling these out of this box. First, we have the slab that's been included. It is a Key Brian Hayes rookie PSA 9 Prism Refractor from 2021. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we've got. First up, got this one. We got this one. Let's just take them all out. They're all wrapped up. We got this bad boy. And we've got this one. Let's see what these are. There's the 4 products. All right, so I might be a little bit of a learning curve here for me because I don't really have any products like this to display my slabs. All my slabs are just in a case, one of those Zion cases, and nothing's on display. This would be really cool. Let's see what we have. We'll start off with this one. We'll work our way through these. So this is the top loader wall mounting display plates, up to 59 point in size, 2 plates per order. Take a look. So you put these on the wall and you'll be able to show off your cards. It says these plates can be mounted to the wall using the pre-installed adhesive or the 2 included nails. Line up as many as you would like to create a whole full wall of top loader rails. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Each plate holds 3 standard 35-point top loaders and can also fit up to a 59-point top loader snugly. Each plate will hold 3 top loaders perfectly. Each order will come with 2 plates for a total of 6 cards mountable. So right here, if you wanted to have a nice, big rectangle right there, you're probably going to be looking at what? 1, 2, 3. 3 orders of this. It's $8 per 2 card set. So you got the holes right there on the back. You can use an adhesive. That's the adhesive right there. You just peel that off. You can just stick it right on the wall. That's pretty easy. Even somebody like me could figure that one out. Sometimes it can be a little bit dense with certain products. But so this is, let's see how this works. So we've got a top loader card right here, just a random Dustin May. I don't know why that's in there. Maybe we'll sell that on our single show for $1. It's a black. That snaps right in there. Look at that. Just snaps right in. And you can just put your cards. These are just from old Mystery Box Mondays and stuff like that. Derek Jeter numbered card right in there. Snap it in. I like it. That does work perfectly. It snaps right in there. That is that's really, really cool. So that's item number 1. And like he said, you can fit 3 top-loaded cards in there perfectly. And if you got a couple thicker cards like a relic, you can fit those in a 59-point top loader, and they will fit as well. I like it. Nice. And there's a code, too. Don't forget that code to get 25% off. So if you're going to buy a few of those, that's always a problem for some of us collectors. Like, how do we display our cards? Me? I don't really have anything displayed. I've got those paintings from Ike, which are pretty cool, but it would be really nice to get some of my cards on display. All right, let's see what's next from the Slab Show. Here we go. Slab Show Co. All right, so looks like we got a little mounting piece right here. Let's see if we can figure this all out. We got 2 of these. Here is the note. All right, it says, the Mag Slab, magnetic wall mount display system for standard PSA cards. Ever have a design idea that you kept saying, one day I'll make that, but you never did? Mag Slab is one of those ideas I finally brought to life. It is a 2-piece product. There's a back plate, the one with the logo on it. So we've got this right here. That's the back plate. It mounts to the wall with the included adhesive or nails. Just like hanging a picture, make sure it's leveled. Then there's the case, fits snugly around a PSA slab. Once secured, the built-in magnets snap your slab to the wall effortlessly. So there's a magnet in here, and they stick together. And you just throw this, wow. You throw that in there, and boom. It's ready to be tossed up on the wall. That's pretty nice. It says Mag Slab makes it simple to expand your display as your collection grows. When it's time to remove a card, just press through the hole in the back of the case. So they're magnetic. It just pops apart, and go ahead and just push it out like that. That's ingenious. Simple, but why did no one else ever come up with this? That's a great idea. So if you got some really nice rookies that you like to hang on the wall, you can maybe even do your top 5 cards or your top 10 cards and just have them mounted up there. And then you could switch them out, as the prices change. And, maybe this card moves down to the number 4 spot. I like it. Top 10 cards, top 5 cards, whatever you want to do. It's really, really cool. It says, I really wanted a wall display without the bulky case display that, in my opinion, takes away from the cards themselves. My first thought was basically to tape slabs to the wall, but double-sided tape only lasts a few days from my countless hours of testing. This is the solution. Hope you like it. The graded slabs, other graded slabs are coming soon with colors. $8 each, but the cost decreases when you have large quantity orders. So that's what it's going to look like. What a cool idea. We got 2 of them right here. You can go and throw up a couple on the wall. What a cool idea. So they're magnetic. And we'll take this Key Brian Hayes out just in case we need it for the next product that we're going to showcase here. All right, next up. What is this? From the Slab Co. Looks like it's a little housing unit right here. It says, the top loader, card holder, and display. It's for top loaders. Similar to our PSA display and holder, but it's designed for top loaders. This model is built for 35-point top loaders, the smallest and most common size. Larger point sales can also fit to the center, and additional sizes are on the way soon. So I've got a whole bunch of top loaders cards that we'll be selling for our dollar sale. I can just go ahead and drop some of these in there for our big old card show that we're going to be doing on Tuesday. That's tomorrow, man. So we got a whole bunch of I picked a whole box of 80s vintage stuff up. Just keep them all right in there. So if you got a certain player or whatever, you can have them right there ready to go. The top loader display from the Slab Show Co. Very nice. And our final product, this one right here. What's your favorite one, by the way? Let me know what your... man, the first two, I think, are really, really cool. For me, those are really nice because I always want to display cards, but I don't want to hang like a big, bulky case on the wall and, you know, try to find the studs and drill holes in my wall and all that stuff. So, man, that just seems like such a good solution to put some nice cards on display. This is the PSA graded card holder and display. It says, I remember being a kid in, is it Maynards or Mandards, buying a box of repackaged junk wax. We're not from the same area because we don't have that store around here. It says, I don't remember much about the cards themselves, but the box it came in stuck with me. It was acrylic with 6 sides to display cards and an opening in the middle to hold them. That memory inspired me to this design 20 years later. This holder is designed for PSA graded cards and is only $14. This is pretty cool. It says we also offer a separate version for SGC cards. So what you're going to do is you're going to be sliding your PSA cards in there around the side of the box. I don't know if I have any more handy dandy PSA slabs around. I do. So you can just go ahead and these are in sleeves. I'm going to find one without a sleeve on it. Just go ahead and slide your cards in there. And that one's in a sleeve, so it doesn't easily as fit. Just go ahead and slide them in. So a couple of my other PC cards there. And so if you have a certain player, like say you have Attn rookies or something, you put them in there. And then the rest of your cards, your slabs, you've got the storage function that you can just drop them right in there. So isn't that neat? Man, that's cool. So for example, if I was taking my Mickey Mantle cards, I wanted a one-stop shop to house them. That's what I would go with. So that is $14. It is the PSA graded card holder. Really cool. So hope this gives you a good idea of some of the products that they've got. And I'll tell you what, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Our viewers are so intelligent. You guys have some great products out there. And if you got a skill and you have a love, you can just go ahead and put the two together and you can, you know, become very successful. So the Slab Show Co. has a love of baseball cards and a great knowledge of 3D printing. And man, those products were great. I don't know which one was my favorite. To tell you the truth, that last one was pretty cool. So go ahead and check them out. Once again, we've left that on the screen the whole time, so you can scan that QR code or go to their website, slabshowco.com. So really cool stuff right there. Thank you very much for sharing that and giving me some free housing units and stuff that I can put to use. We got another one coming up. Before I go into this, I'd like to remind you that we got the RDP packs tonight. Reagan RDP packs Series 3. These boxes are going to be starting out around $500 a piece. They're super high end. And if you'd like to see every single box opened and previewed, I've got a video that we did 2 weeks ago showing you every single box. So you will know, like, box number whatever, 32 is like the box that you really, really want. And you'll know if it's still available or not, because we'll just have a wheel on the screen. And if you win the auction, you'll get a random box. A little wheel will be spun, and it'll spit out a number, and that's the box you'll get. And it'll be a fun time. Come on by tonight. We'll get started. The kiddos are currently in the process of getting ready for bed. As soon as they're done getting ready for bed, we're going to go live. It'll probably be between 8:30 and 9 p.m. Eastern that we'll get going. Alrighty, next one up on this Mystery Box Monday. Here's our package. Here's the note that comes along with it. It says, Dear Jabs Family, hey Eric, my name's Alex. I'm entering my junior year in high school. I've been collecting all my life. However, I started watching your videos earlier this year and was extremely impressed by your genuine love for the hobby. I was extremely intrigued by your Mystery Box Monday series, which led me and my dad to create our own 9th inning pack. These packs are designed to give collectors a fun rip with guaranteed value. Each pack contains 16 cards, 2 autographs, 2 relics, and at least 1 numbered card. There's a 55% chance of finding an extra numbered card, and he made sure to include an extremely high chance of finding star rookies and parallels. The packs are $23 a piece on eBay, and there's only 10 made. There's some chasers included, like a 2021 Bowman Mike Trout 91 edition PSA 9 in one of these boxes that were made up. It says, I made these with care, and most of the cards come from Topps products, and there's also a couple bonus Pirates cards. So thank you for that. It says, again, thank you for all the work you do for the hobby. It means a lot to smaller sellers and collectors like me. I placed an eBay item number at the bottom for you to share with your viewers, and I appreciate all feedback. So this is from Alex DeMeo, the 9th inning pack. His eBay seller is ADD 7_34, but this is the real number that you need. Type this into the eBay search bar and it'll bring it up. It's 388-918-573-823. And if there's any availability, this will be popping up. So let's check it out. $23 pack. Here we go. So first off, I'll just say, if it were me, I like that you have this in a nice little bubble mailer, but I would recommend maybe putting it in a team bag, your cards here. It just looks a little more professional, I think. I'm just, you said give you my feedback. That's one thing that I would do. Get a pack of team bags, 100 of them for about $2. All right, so, and it's just easier for you too. Instead of having to fold all that up and use all that painter's tape, you'll make your life a lot easier, but with just a team bag. Clayton Kershaw on the Deco Edge. James Wood, Prism Prospect. Yadier Molina right there. And we've got DJ Stewart. There's Ronald Acuna Jr. Corbin Carroll rookie card. Very nice. For my money, the best card in there. The rookie Bowman Platinum. All right, here's the hits. The 9th inning pack. The hits. That one was, I didn't look at that side. The base and parallels were in there. So now we got the hit pack. All right, so if you're going for the surprise factor, because you don't want people to see the front or base cards, you could always slip in a little, a little spacer or something like that, a little piece of paper, cut it out or whatever. Again, I would say the only recommendation I have right now is just to not wrap the stuff up in paper and use team bags. Michael Conforto, number 2/499. Logan Webb, who's battling with Paul Skeens for the strikeout lead in the National League. Jersey card. Zach Wheeler, jersey card as well, game use jersey. Key Brian Hayes auto, that's a nice one right there, numbered to 199. And we've got another auto, Jordan Humphreys, first Bowman Chrome auto. So 2 autos, 2 relics, some numbered cards for $22. Not too bad. And he said he sent a couple bonus cards here. Some Pirates cards. O'Neal Cruz right there. I'll let the kiddos have it. These. O'Neal Cruz, my youngest daughter's favorite player. Andrew McCutcheon, my son's favorite player. Got some Buccos from years past. Let's see. There's good old Tom Prince, 88. Al Martin. I used to like him as a kid a little bit. And then another thank you pack here. There it is. The Van Slyke. I'm collecting as many of that as I can. And a Paul Skeens for me. Man, that's awesome. I really appreciate that, man. I don't even think I've got the Chrome. I think that might actually be my first Paul Skeens Chrome rookie card that I've got. So I really appreciate that. That's super awesome. Really, really pumped about this Paul Skeens. I'll put it over here with the PC stuff. So thank you very much. Check out that pack. Moving on. We've got a couple packages that came in. Let's see here. This sort of came with a little note. Then we got the Topps Now to wrap things up. I think this person wrote their address on here, so I'm going to go ahead and cover that up. It says, I'm sending these cards to you from my PC. I hope you enjoy some new cards. And inside there's a Mystery Pirates card. So this is from, is it Nehemiah? So I can't really read the writing, but thank you very much. Calvin Schiraldi, 88. Dan Billardella, that's a mystery card, all right. Mystery of how he even made it to the big leagues. And a Paul Goldschmidt right there. So thank you very much for those. I really appreciate that. And thanks for watching the channel, man. We've got, I think, 2 more of these, and then it's on to the Topps Now packs featuring the Ohtani Chaser. I accidentally cut this somehow. I don't know. It says, long-time viewer, first-time sender. I'm also Past is Alive viewer. It's awesome. I lost my large collection 20 years ago, but after my kid grew up, I was able to collect again. I came across this card. I hope it goes towards your goal. I'm happy to contribute from Kitchen Chris. And he sent in an 87 Bonds. So, Chris, thank you very much. I'll go ahead and take a picture. My plan is to, when I get some time, to write you all thank you notes. They're sending these 87 Bonds and 89 Van Slikes and Paul Skeens rookies. So I'll take a picture of that, and I really appreciate that, man. I'll try to send you something. Really, really cool. I love that card. So thank you very, very much for watching. I really appreciate it. What else? We got, I think it's one more. This is from Kyle Medina. It is, man, I think there was a note with this one. I don't know what I freaking did with it now. So Kyle, I know I had a note here, and I really appreciate that, but I've got freaking papers everywhere. Let's see what this is. I always pre-open everything, and it is Van Slyke's. Look at this. So Kyle, thank you very, very much for this. This card is, you know, it's just a base common from 89 Topps. It's a junk wax card. It's not worth anything to anybody. It's like a 1 cent card, but it's worth something to me. This was the card that got me addicted to baseball cards, and you sent like 8 of them here. That's freaking amazing. Man, that's awesome. Look at that. I actually have this card painted and hanging in my living room, signed by Andy Van Slyke. Just absolutely love this card. I would like to one day maybe own, like, I don't know, 10,000 or more of this card, because why not? Amazing. So thank you very much. That'll go in the 89 Topps Van Slyke box. And Kyle, I'll go ahead and take a picture of your address as well. I really, really appreciate that. Sorry I lost your note. I'm pretty sure I read it. And in my prep to get ready to lay all this stuff out. But I've got, just like I said, papers kind of everywhere around here. I need to do a little bit of cleaning down here, because you know how the cards pile up. I'm sure some of you have had that happen as well. Now we've got Topps Now time. Looking for some rookies or numbered cards. All right, so Topps got me with the Shohei Ohtani. It was his 1,000th career hit, and I had to get it because if you can get an Ohtani numbered card, my goodness, those go for tons of money. So that was the plan. I can't remember if these were $11.99 a piece or what, like $9 a piece like they usually are. Whenever they offer autos or relics, they jack up the price to $12 a card. Nothing happening so far. We got Sammy Basayo in here. I had to go grab some of his. It's his first career hit. Sammy Basayo right there. He just signed a nice long-term deal with the Orioles. So I don't know where that's going to leave Adley Rutschman. Rutschman might be expendable, or he might just have to go play first base or DH, because Sammy Basayo is now the catcher of the future there in Baltimore, and he's only 20 years old and doing some good things. And Adley Rutschman's having a rough season this year. Rutschman is. We've got Kyle Karras. Another one came in. I actually got a numbered Kyle Karras last time I opened Topps Now. Nothing in that one. Another Ohtani. I'll give some of these cards away, by the way. I'll probably do some giveaways. We got the big single show tomorrow, so I've got no problem giving away some cards, some Topps Now cards. Come on by, check it out. Every single card will start off at $1, and it'll be sudden death. I don't know why I bought one. That's weird. I only bought one card. I usually buy them in 5s. I don't know if that's a mistake on Topps' part or my part, but it's the Darryl Strawberry and Pete Alonso for the home run record, Mets home run record. Pete Alonso taking that position over. And our last one here, Sammy Basayo once again. And no surprise here to me, I did not get a numbered card all 8 packs. They tell you when you get a numbered card on the invoices, and none of them had the words lucky hit. So I knew I didn't have anything, but I just wanted to share the up to the minute Topps Now acquisitions. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. We're going to go live here with these RDP packs coming up very soon, probably around 9 p.m. Eastern time. Stay tuned. And I hope to see you all there tonight, tomorrow for our dollar sale on Whatnot. All these shows are linked in the description. Wednesday night for Tier 1 release party. And we'll probably go a little bit later on Wednesday night, because that's my mom's birthday, so I'm going to have to push that show back. I might add an encore show on Thursday for more Tier 1, since we're going to have a shortened show on Wednesday. So it's a busy week on Whatnot. Come on by and check it out. Lots of cards being broken. And, man, it's going to be a fun night tonight. Come on by and check it out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Good night, everybody.